Hi, I'm Cody from Wall Street Breakdown. You know what we like talking about? We like talking about companies that are doing really well. And not only are they doing really well, but they're making moves into all sorts of different upcoming industry that you know is going to take hold. And you want these companies, these top echelon companies, in on the ground floor, making the moves early, securing their spot for the next generation. That's what we're looking for. And who's doing that in the aerospace industry, in the airplane industry, whatever you want to call it, than Boeing? Boeing dominates the news space. It is the darling of the Dow 30. We've talked about this. They're up so significantly this year, and it's because the good news just keeps on rolling. We might as well hand you a little bit of that good news. Boeing announced Q3 deliveries. They were up 7.4% year over year. That's their commercial and defense operations. So that's everything, all the planes. But they were up to 202. Now that's on 554 year to date already shipped out, and we're talking about 765 is what they're estimating by the end of the year. That's higher demand for single aisle 737s. Now they're selling like crazy, but even the absolute, the magnificent, the dream, the unbelievable stuff is out there moving units at an unbelievable rate. That's what we want out of Boeing. Is we want them. They said it, what was a month ago, that they were up in the production. That's what we want. Is we want them up in the production on everything that they're doing and being able to still bring in more demand, have a bigger backlog, and that seems to be something they're not having any problems with. The money's clearly out there. The deals keep trickling in. Every time we turn on any Boeing news, it's, oh, sign a new deal over here to sell 5 planes to these guys, 5 planes to the... Beautiful. Government contract, beautiful. What else are you doing, Boeing? Are you doing anything else? You are. You are doing something else. Boeing and JetBlue have teamed up in a startup called Zunum, something like that. Aero. It's based out of the state of Washington, same place Boeing's at. Now these guys are working on hybrid planes. Eventually, the plane is originally going to come out in 2022 is what they're saying. Now, it's going to be battery with supplemental gas, but they're saying they're going to work right into battery. They're also going to work into one pilot and eventually completely autonomous pilots. Now they're saying the new carbon frames and stuff is actually going to break down to the seat per minute or the per seat mile, whatever you want to call it, the cost that it takes to fly my big behind across the country. How much is that going to cost you? Down to 8 cents. That's like a fifth of what the costs really are on the marketplace. That is really significant. So if they can go ahead and do this and get these planes with this new technology, saving costs, and then still out there signing deals, just making all the moves you want them to make. I mean, Boeing is a marvelous company right now, going in so many different directions that they're just, the competitors out there aren't there. As much as we like Airbus, the competition out there just isn't there. Boeing is the top dog in this without any question, I think. If we're talking blue chip stocks or the guys that lead a sector, there's nobody that leads a sector more than Boeing does. So, I mean, you need to do your due diligence. You need to go out and speak to your licensed professional financial advisor. You have to do the risk tolerance for you. I mean, Boeing's at a really high price right now, way top of the 52-week trading, right? I mean, it's a very expensive stock because it's a very good company, but they've had a really good run. But all this news really gears towards Boeing doing nothing but significantly more big things in the future. And this news keeps rolling in. One time after another, it seems like weekly, I stand here with you and sometimes have to double down with these two stories. Like you got this one here, JetBlue startup and Boeing's shipments for the quarter. They're both fantastic news. No bad news coming out of Boeing. Please speak to your licensed professional financial advisor. You need to go out there and consider these type of options in a marketplace where we've been doing so well, and you've got a company like this doing so significantly well. I can't help but to say, I love Boeing. They're doing fantastic work. I'm Cody from Wall Street Breakdown. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button, click the notifications bell, give me a thumbs up for this video, or just give me a thumbs up if you like flying planes, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about my nest back here. Nice, right? Oh, lights up every time I move. Thanks for stopping by.